Sat Nam, Sat Nam, everyone. Welcome to our new moon in Sagittarius ceremony. So excited to be here with you guys. I am just going to double check that we are actually live streaming on YouTube. And then we'll get started. I know there may be a few of you guys that are here for the first time. So here we go. We are live. So the way that this is going to work is I am going to begin tonight by opening up sacred space. We're going to chant 4 sacred songs. And then once we chant these 4 sacred songs, we're going to do a collective card reading for everyone. All of us here and anyone watching this video and watching the replay. And then we are going to close off that sacred space. And then we're going to party. No joke, literally party. If you guys are new, you may not know, I literally have a DJ table. And we just dance it off at the end. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Feel free to stay for the whole thing, stay for a piece of it, whatever you want, but just come and hang out and let yourself have fun, release anything that doesn't serve you. And these new moons are great opportunities for us to set beautiful and powerful intentions. So that is what I hope that we get to do here today, that you get to do here today with us together. So before we dive into our ceremony and ritual, I would like to invite everyone that's actually watching on YouTube to come join us in the global community because, like I said, we're going to continue the show beyond the ritual and hang out here in a Zoom meeting within our global community. And there's links to the global community on basically all of my videos that you can check out and find those links. The other thing too is we do have some awesome things coming up and some awesome things going on. We are currently doing a Akashic Healing Retreat. It is a free virtual program that you can join. We've been having such a blast with this event, diving deep into the Akashic records and going through the ancient temples of the Nile. And everyone's been having some really powerful experiences. So come join us. We've got 2 more days left of that program, but the replays are available. So if you missed any part of it, you can always go back and watch those replays. And then we have our, hey Maricela, welcome in. And then we have our events that are coming up in the new year, which I'm really excited about. We have a Aquarian Business School for Lightworkers that I am hosting with Ariel. This program is actually going to be a 6-week program where we dive into and help you align yourself with your unique design, human design, gene keys, astrology, as well as set up your whole business plan for 2024 and how you want to set up your spiritual business and the right way, that we recommend that you set up your business so that you're both, working within the system, but at the same time doing your own spiritual unique gifts and bringing them to the world. Hello, Raessa, welcome in. So that's going to be really cool. And we have a free event connected to that, which is within the global community. For those of you guys that don't know about it, it's happening in the new year, starting on January 1st to the 5th. It's called Activate Your New Year Challenge. So we're going to do a little mini challenge. You can go to the All Events tab and find it there. It's there available, and you can RSVP to the event as well. And it'll be a little bit of a sneak peek into that business school that is coming up. And we do have an incentive. So if anyone does sign up for the business school before or by December 31st, you're going to get a free human design map from me. And you're going to get a free 30-minute session with Ariel, who's, business accounting tax person that it's gold information if you get to have a session with her. She's actually helping me with all of that as well. So I'm super grateful to have found her and to be able to work with her on this program. And yes, that is all that I want to share with you guys today. Hello, Rebecca. Welcome in. And we're just going to dive in. Let's just get started. Happy new moon in Sagittarius. Tomorrow, Mercury goes retrograde. So I've been getting a few messages of like, what's going on? What's this energy about? And it might be exactly that we are feeling that like Mercury about to go retrograde. So, but tonight we're still in Sag. and we're still in Sag season. And Sagittarius, if you have Sagittarius energy in your chart, please let us know in the chat, because Sagittarius loves to party, and we're just gonna have some fun, okay? Like, none of this mopey wopey stuff. No, I'm totally kidding. But I'm so grateful for all of you guys for being here, and so excited for you guys that are here for the first time to experience one of these crazy ceremonies. I was saying earlier that if you're new, you're going to get to see a whole new side of Jai. So enjoy. Here we go. Satanam, 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 Waheguru. Gonna find the Creator's hands. Let us begin by maybe taking a few deep breaths. And with your exhales, just let go of anything that does not serve you in this moment. We're going to begin with some powerful songs to open up our sacred space. Hello, Lisa, Ella, Ariel. We are live in a global community Zoom meeting, and we're also live on YouTube for the first part of this ceremony.
Toda mi vida yo te he buscado, toda mi vida yo te he buscado, toda mi vida yo te he buscado, y en este fuego yo te he encontrado, en este fuego, toda mi vida yo te he buscado, y en este fuego yo te he encontrado, en este fuego, Ayúdanos, 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 abuelos. Ayúdanos, 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 abuelos. Hey ya, 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 hey ne, oh, Ayúdanos, 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 abuelas. Ayúdanos, 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 abuelas. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ne, oh, Ayúdanos, 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 agua. Ayúdanos, 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 agua. Hey ya, 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 hey ne, oh, Ayúdanos, 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 fuego. Ayúdanos, 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 fuego. Hey ya, 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 hey ne, oh, corazón te canto, con el corazón te canto, con el corazón, yana, yana, con el corazón te canto, con el corazón te canto, con el corazón te canto, con el corazón, yana, yana, Intoyolotzin, yana, yana, ene, oh, Intoyolotzin, ikuika, intoyolotzin, ikuika, intoyolotzin, ikuika, intoyolotzin, yana, yana, ene, oh, con el corazón te canto, con el corazón te canto, con el corazón te canto, con el corazón, yana, yana, ene, oh, Hommete jod behjod sintonan sint ladi, hommete jod behjod sintonan sint. Hommete jod behjod sintonan sint ladi, hommete jod behjod sintonan sint. Hey Anna, 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 ho. Hey Anna, 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 ho. Omete yot quetzal goat nanchin tlali, omete yot quetzal goat nanchin. Omete yot quetzal goat nanchin tlali, omete yot quetzal goat nanchin. Hey Anna, 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 ho. Hey Anna, 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 ho. Yot sintonan sin lali, omete yot beyot sintonan sin. Omete yot beyot sintonan sin lali, omete yot beyot sintonan sin. Hey Anna, 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 ho. Hey Anna, 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 ho. Omete yot quetzal goat nanchin tlali, omete yot quetzal goat nanchin. Omete yot quetzal goat nanchin tlali, omete yot quetzal goat nanchin. Hey Anna, 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 ho. Hey Anna, 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 ho.
Satnam. Great Spirit, thank you for this opportunity to be in conscious presence with you. Thank you for our lives, our gifts, our abundance, our friends and families. In this moment, we would like to call in our spirit guides, angels, and teachers from past, present, and future to come and hold space for us here. We ask for your assistance to awaken in us the awareness and intuition to be able to receive your beautiful messages. We ask that you clear our energy and the energy of the space around us. We ask that you be with us during this ceremony. Aho. I call in the spirit of the south, the great serpent energy, to join us today. I ask that you help us to activate the kundalini that rises from the root to the crown. I ask for the blessing of connection to our higher selves, our spirit, our souls, through and beyond the crown chakra. Aho. I call in the spirit of the West, the all-knowing, wise, all-knowing Jaguar energy, to join us today. We ask that you please help create a shield of protection around us, that you help us to navigate the rivers and caves of our subconscious mind and help us to unlock the codes that set our beings free from old habits, patterns, and stories. Aho. I call in the spirit of the north, the beautiful, full of life hummingbird, to flutter around us and remind us of the power to connect to the wisdom of our ancestors. We ask that you help us see the beauty all around us and teach us to be free on and flexible on our path to spiritual freedom. Aho. I call in the spirit of the east, the condor and the eagle, the yin and the yang, the divine feminine and the divine masculine within us to rise. We ask for the wisdom and guidance and a light to show us the way forward. Teach us how to soar high above the clouds of doubt and insecurity that sometimes hover over our minds and hearts. Aho. I call in the spirit of Father Sky, Grandmother Moon, the universe, and Mother Earth to hold us in sacred space, to support us unconditionally on our journeys. We acknowledge your presence in our lives and we feel you loving us, supporting us, taking care of us, protecting us, guiding us, and illuminating our path. Satanam, 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 Waheguru. All right. Thank you guys all so much for being here. We are going to do a card reading for all of us here and get a message from this beautiful new moon in Sagittarius. I actually did make that drum. Yes, yes. Happy Sag moon. Okay, so let me put the mic down for a second so I can shuffle some cards. So, if you're new to any of these types of broadcasts, I'm going to pull 5 cards. There's going to be an intuition card, there's going to be a challenge card, there's going to be an overall theme, a wisdom from the ancestors, and then an animal spirit card. And I'm going to pull a gene key card as well, just to ask for some message from that sacred language of the gene keys, which is so, so beautiful. All right, what is the challenge card? What is the overall theme? And wisdom from the ancestors. I love it. These are cool cards. And then animal spirit. Who is going to guide us, or who is guiding us right now on this journey? Okay. So here we go. Yeah, they are popping out. They're definitely popping. They're flying out. Which I like because then it's like, okay, then I feel really good about that card coming out. Okay, here we go. First card that we get. Okay. 10 of Swords, kind of a gnarly card. This is in the intuition position. So what does this mean? What is the 10 of Swords? Well, the 10 of Swords is it's a moment in time where it's almost like an ending. Something has been going on in your life collectively. This is a collective reading, so something's been going on in the collective that has really been sort of like in a mental way, because this is also the sword card, and the swords are all about the mind, really like weighing us down. And I feel like all these negative thoughts and all of these belief systems too, I feel that energy, have just been nailing us. And it's been difficult. And we have also ourselves been engaging in patterns and thoughts and words and all that stuff that is not necessarily the best for us. And so this is a moment where the universe says, enough is enough. We are going to move on from this point. Whatever you've been experiencing that has been challenging you, where you also have been, little bit doing it to yourself. And weighing yourself down, literally stabbing yourself in the back, or being stabbed in the back by just the intensity of what's happening collectively. It kind of feels that way, honestly. We are moving on from this point, that we're not staying here. This is not the future. This is like where we begin. So honestly, I feel like this is a positive thing to get right here, because it says we're ready to move on. It's done. No, there's no going back. You can't fix it. You guys stop beating the dead horse. It's done. So we have reached the moment where this energy is ending for us, and we're going to move on to something else. So that's a very positive message. What is the challenge for us? We get the Two of Wands. So this is about looking into the future. It may be hard for a lot of us, especially collectively. We know all this stuff that's going on the earth, on the planet. It's crazy, it's wild, it's all over the place. It's scary. We don't know, what's up, what's down, but we have to have a vision. And our spirit guides, angels, teachers are asking us to know where we stand. It's like you hold the world in your hands, and what is that world view? Like, what is your world? How do you look forward at all? We are being invited to have a vision, to look forward into the future, because it matters to the world. He's holding the world in his hands. So this is definitely about the whole planet, and us thinking about the whole planet together collectively. What is the overall theme? We get the Four of Swords. Okay, so we need rest. Okay. Like, that's an understatement. But we need to know how to take care of yourselves. When I see the Four of Swords, I see self-care, I see rest, I see pause, I see stop, I see, like, take a minute, you know? And I feel it very much in my life. I'm kind of like an energizer bunny, and I shouldn't be, because I'm a projector in human design, and that's not how it works. But it's like my mental energy of being a mental projector that keeps me going. It's hard to shut it off, let me tell you. But anyways, I think the overall theme right now is that we're being asked to rest, to take care of ourselves, which is actually perfect, because that is what we're doing in the Akashic Healing Retreat. We are taking time for us to like dip our energy into the Akashic records so that we can replenish ourselves. So this is about replenishment and rest. This is not about action. So it's hold a vision. What do you want for the future? What do you want for the world? What do you want for the planet? Let go of the past. Just move on. That it's done. It's over. There's no going back. You can't fix what happened in the past. You can only move forward into the future and have a vision of the future for yourself. But you need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself every step of the way, especially now, because this energy is very intense and very present. And I love the next two cards that we got. This is the wisdom from the ancestors. We get the Three of Cups and we get the Ace of Cups. And they came out like that. Three of Cups came out first, and then came the Ace of Cups. So what is this saying? Celebration, friendship, coming together, joy, happiness, and they're saying it's a new beginning. With the Ace of Cups, it's the new beginning of love. It's like, fill your cup, you know? We talk about this, wisdom of the water. Water is life. And when you fill your cup and you take care of yourself, you will receive that beautiful energy, and you will replenish yourself. The cups are also about the emotions, though. And so they're saying that it's time for a new beginning in terms of emotions too. So whereas, if we're coming from a place like this, which is very much plagued by like mental anguish and almost just, destruction, not necessarily destruction, but just beating a dead horse with old belief systems, we deserve a little joy. We deserve to begin again. And while that Taylor Swift song just came to me, Begin Again, and this is what I'm feeling. It's like this is a new beginning of love, of joy, of happiness coming into our lives. And that's the wisdom of our ancestors. So they're telling us, like, hey, enjoy life, enjoy what you have, in front of you. Like, give yourself an opportunity to actually feel the happiness. It's hard, and I know, because there's so much intensity going on in our lives, but we should be taking time for ourselves, to take care of ourselves, to connect, to ground, to not feel, the pressure, to just enjoy. And this is why we're here. This Sagittarius energy is inviting us to be present and have fun and just go on a fun adventure and like let go of all the stress. Guess which animal is going to be or is guiding us during this new moon? It is the raccoon. So let's read a little bit about the raccoon. The raccoon is a talented energy. It can also be shadowy and it can be in hiding. Raccoon energy is at play within all artists to greater or lesser degrees. At best, it indicates talent, tenacity, and skillfulness with a particular instrument, musical instrument, or creative tool. Its shadow side points to an unresolved issue around self image and success. Sometimes using a stage name or wearing a mask works in an artist's favor. Other times it limits creativity. Am I who my audience thinks I am? What if I am ready to grow into something more? Raccoon energy won't let us off the hook until this creative ego fear is resolved. So I love this, because I love that it said, or am I ready? What if I'm ready to grow into something more? That's that energy of Sagittarius that is inviting us to expand beyond our comfort zone, beyond what we think is possible and beyond our comfort zone. And obviously that never feels good. But in the after it happens and after you do like all the powerful growth, you're like, "Oh my god, I'm so happy that this happened. Oh my god, I'm so happy I made that choice. Oh my god, I'm so happy that I shifted and I changed my life," or whatever. And now I'm on the other side of an experience that is particularly challenging or difficult, because that's what happens on the other side. You look back and you reflect and you go, "Thank you," and you have the gratitude. So during doesn't feel good. Afterwards, when you look back and reflect, it does look amazing. So what do we get here from the Gene Keys card? The 17th Gene Key with the gift of farsightedness. I'm going to read about this Gene Key real quick so we can hear the powerful wisdom of this energy. Okay, so this Gene Key moves from the shadow of opinion to the gift of far-sightedness to the city of omniscience. Farsightedness can be said to arise directly out of the heart rather than the mind. And I love that, especially because we started with swords and we ended with the cups. The mind into the heart. My gift to you. I am here to remind you that nothing, no opinion, theory, dogma, or belief is more important than love. The only way to liberate yourself from the unhealthy grip of an opinionated life is to develop a sense of humor. True farsightedness requires that you don't take yourself too seriously. Thank you, Sag. Good reminder. Or what anyone says too personally. Really good. The 4 agreements. Laugh more. It's not about shutting down your brilliant mind, ignoring the patterns that you see, or giving up on improving the world. But it is about being able and willing to see and feel every aspect of the whole simultaneously. Have all the opinions you want. But remember, you are not your opinions. You are so much more. You are a scientist of the heart. Oh, I love that. Here to contribute your part to the future of humanity by seeing the small and the bigger picture all at once. I love that. Questions to contemplate. Where are you being too hard on yourself? How can you be more gentle? Where do you actually have an opinion but are afraid of sharing it? Where in your life could you use a backbone? Where do you tend to be hard on others? Are your strong opinions getting in the way of your relationships? Do you ever get caught up in defending your opinions or trying to convert people to see things your way? Who is a person you admire for his or her farsightedness or capacity to see the bigger picture? What does your omniscience mean to you? Or what does omniscience mean to you? And find the opposite of a strong opinion of yours. Sincerely look for evidence to prove that this contrasting viewpoint. Stay open to what you learn. So open-mindedness is a big theme for us, and expand the worldview. And remember, we got the Two of Wands, which is about a vision of the world. A new vision of the world is literally waiting for us. So we got work to do, y'all. Seriously, I keep talking about how important it is for us to do our own personal work because that's where it really matters. Individually, we may feel like insignificant, but when we do the work ourselves and we do the growth, like the true growth that is really hard, you actually do so much for the collective, so much for the world. And I hear this message in these cards over and over. We're dropping from the mind to the heart. We're letting go of the thoughts and stepping into the emotional realm. And as we do that, we are learning to take care of ourselves. So, yes, I love that you guys are here. And I definitely want to say thank you again for being here. Rebecca says, 17th Gene Key is my life's work. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close off this part of the ceremony and ritual, but we are going to continue in the Zoom meeting. So if you're here on Zoom, hang tight, don't go anywhere. This is where we get to have fun and literally party. I have my uh DJ table and I'm going to play some awesome music and we're just going to party. Like literally. So come join us over here on Zoom in the global community. You can find links to all of the global community basically in all of my videos, except for this one, because for some reason, when I go live, I can't really add a description. So there's nothing under this video, but there is in all of my other videos. So if you're not a part of the community, get your booty in here. We're going to have a freaking blast. So before we transition, I want to thank our spirit guides, angels, and teachers, the seven directions, and animal spirits for being with us during this ceremony and ritual. Please continue to watch over us as we travel along our daily lives. We release you now. Satanam, 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 Satanam. Wahe Guru. Om.